Speak. Let's listen in live.
Well, let everybody get up here. Then I'll take a breath. Doesn't she look great for 97? Oh my gosh. 97. Wow, everybody, what a night and what a win. I want to start by thanking each and every one of you here and the countless supporters throughout the state who made this night possible. I can't say how much I love you, how much you mean to me. I want to first thank my family, my husband David, my mom Jenny, my children Amanda, Joseph, Jackson, and Simon. And, you know, one person I wish could be here tonight is my dad. But I know he's looking down from heaven, and he is just so proud. There will never be enough words to express the gratitude I have for all of their love and support. And lastly, I want to thank two of the greatest conservative leaders our nation has ever known. One, my friend and my mentor, Governor Henry McMaster. And President Donald J. Trump. Mr. President, thank you for your support. And I'm going to reiterate to all of you what he just said to me on the phone a moment ago. He says, we are going to fight and we are going to win this runoff big. You guys, you're going to make me cry. He said he is going to help us deliver the America First agenda right here in South Carolina. When we started this race almost a year ago, we were at 2% in our first poll. 2. We've come a long way, and tonight we punched a ticket to this runoff. South Carolina, you sent a message tonight. You spoke clearly and you said, we want a business leader, an entrepreneur, somebody who has created jobs, somebody just like Donald Trump, who's going to bring the private sector experience to government. In 2 weeks, we're going to win this runoff election, but that is just the beginning. We're going to eliminate income tax. It's your money. It belongs in your pockets, not in Columbia. We're going to slash property taxes because no South Carolinian should ever be taxed out of their home. We're going to pass full universal school choice to give South Carolina's next generation the best education possible. And we're going to fix our roads. We will stop funding woke institutions, and we will end tenure once and for all. Get rid of radical professors who are trying to indoctrinate our kids. And we are going to stand up for conservative voices and conservative values. I will never back down to the woke mob. Over these next 2 weeks, we're going to highlight a very clear contrast between myself and a career politician, Alan Wilson. If you want a finger in the wind career politician who won't take a stand and who does the political thing and not the right thing, then you should excitedly vote for Alan Wilson. If you want someone who more than doubled his taxpayer-funded salary while you struggle to make ends meet, then Alan Wilson might be the guy for you. And if you want someone who has bankrolled his radical liberal corporates that spew DEI, then Alan Wilson is your guy. But if you want a business leader, a CEO, and someone who has spent their career outside of politics, I'm asking for your vote. If you want a Trump-endorsed, steel-spine conservative, then join our team. And if you want to put a stake in the woke DEI mob that tries to cancel conservatives every chance they get, then I'm your candidate. Because this is a simple choice. A choice between a career politician with no business experience who lines their pockets with your tax dollars, or a Trump-endorsed businesswoman and conservative who's going to take the fight to the radical left for you, the people of South Carolina. The choice is clear, my friends, and in 2 weeks, we're going to start writing the next chapter in South Carolina's historic story. South Carolina, thank you. God bless you. Now let's go win this thing again.
All right, there you have the Lieutenant Governor declaring victory tonight, taking some shots at the State Attorney General, Alan Wilson, as the two prepare to square off in a runoff 2 weeks from today. Bob, what did you make from the Lieutenant Governor's comments?
I don't think you could find a greater contrast between those two speeches. Alan Wilson reached out to other candidates and the voters, was very conciliatory, was putting together a coalition. Evette was giving a campaign speech, and she directly attacked Wilson on several points, at several points in that speech. And it's like, well, she invoked Donald Trump's name a couple of times. She's going to be that establishment candidate, and she thinks that she can ride that to a victory in 2 weeks.
John?
Certainly a stark contrast between the two campaign speeches or acceptance speeches. You can start with even the look of it. She was backed behind Governor McMaster, behind her family, in a very professional political outfit, everybody in suits. You look at the Attorney General's backdrop, Alan Wilson, you have a bunch of young, youthful supporters, both him and his Lieutenant Governor there with the button-down sleeves rolled up. Much more inspirational sort of sound and solution reaching across, unifying, versus setting a tone for the campaign of, I'm coming out swinging. The Lieutenant Governor does not, says she's playing for keeps clearly with the attacks from the jump.
Yeah. What did you make of it, Mr. Felder?
Very divisive, very divisive. She's still smarting from that South Carolina state situation, I believe. It was awful. It was awful.
I wasn't going to go that hard. All right, well, yeah.
For her wanting to be the governor of all the people
Yeah.
of South Carolina, she just went downhill as far as I was concerned.
I know before she made her acceptance speech, you had said that she was probably the candidate that your candidate would rather face come November, right?
Yes.
You could see that she worked really hard to distance herself. She's been associated with the DEI issues because she does a temporary employment agency, and so a primary attack on a limited record has been her affiliation with DEI. And so she came out attacking on the woke mob, trying to distance herself from that immediately out the gate, and started even throwing that back in the other direction. So it certainly sets a tenor, because we will be heading into a runoff which is notoriously bloody. And so the gloves will come off either way on both sides. You kind of hope that for the first night you can have the more unifying moment, at least, of reaching out and offering inspiration.
And I believe there's going to be a primary runoff debate between these two candidates. At least I believe there will be, and that will be 1 week from tonight, right, Bob?
That's what was reported, yes.
And is she going to do this debate? Because there had been some questions about whether or not she would commit to doing a debate with the second place or whoever finished behind her in this runoff.
According to the reporting, all the candidates that were on the ballot today said that they would do a debate if they made the runoff.
So we'll see.